Hello everyone. Welcome to Commerce class presented by Mrs. Usha. I am here to teach 12th standard commerce. Nowadays we are studying about Unit 1 Management Process Chapter 1 Principles of Management. In this video I am going to present definition of management and management is an art or science. Okay. First we are learning definition of management. Okay, for example of management is how a person handle their personal finance. Other examples of a management is how skillful supervisor handles a difficult situation. So management defines the way something is handled carefully and skillful. So I am reading now, all are listen carefully. Definition of management. Management is a distinct ongoing process of allocating inputs of an organization, human and economic resources by typical managerial function, planning, organizing, directing and controlling for the purpose of achieving stated objectives vice versa. Output of goods and services decided by its consumer environment. Okay. Ongoing process means, what is meant by ongoing process? That means there is no end. It's going on, going on, going on till the end of the business. And here giving allocating inputs of organization. What is that meaning? What are the inputs we insert to the organization, like human resources and the economic resources? Okay. Human resource, what is meant by human resources? Human resources mentioned here, workers of the company, employees of the company or staff of the company, okay? Economic resources means that a physical resources like money, machinery, plants, buildings, equipments and all sorts of the assets. These are called economic resources. Typical managerial functions are planning, organizing, directing, controlling, coordinating for the purpose of the achieving stated objectives. So, Henry Foyle enhanced to manage is to forecast, to plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate, and to control. So, he is the Henry Foyle. He enhanced as forecast means. What is meant by forecast? To know that is to know about the process of the business. Okay, that means what are the productions, what materials are they are used, like this. And to plan, how to be planned related to the business previously, how to organize, how to command, how to coordinate, how to control. All are typical managerial functions all together. He said this is called as management. Then Peter F. Drucker. He is the father of management. He said management is a multi-purpose organ. So see, look at our body. We have multiple organs in our body, right? So multi-purpose organ that manages a business and manages manager and manages workers and work. Drucker stretches three jobs of management. What are they? That is managing a business, managing manager and managing workers and work. Drucker divides the management into three jobs. Already I explained you clearly, okay? He said if one is omitted, it would not have management anymore. According to Peter F. Drucker, he thought that managers needed to delegate tasks to empower their employee. Okay. The next topic is management is an art or science. It is considered as a science. Okay. Because it has an organized body of knowledge which contains certain universal truth. It is called as an art because management requires certain skills which are personal possessions of a manager. Science provides a knowledge and arts deal with applications of knowledge and skills. So, whether management is an art or science, first of all, we related as management is a science. Okay. Then, how we all are know well, if take it is a science. It has observation, experiment, and certain principles. As like as management have two principles of modern management and principles of scientific management. If take in a company manager, observing the employee and experiencing them, their how do he get experience from the employee, their managerial work, related to their managerial work, and then only the manager form the principles of the management. For example, take a plant. Plants contain starch in them. How do we find out? Through science lab. Only we can prove it or disprove it. But in management, we are dealing with human beings. It totally depends upon their mood swings. According to the situation, it's constantly changing their thought process and working skills. It's different from person to person. So, management is an inexact science. It can be proved and disproved. If we take science, we prove it. But in management, we cannot prove it. Okay. Is a management an art? Now, we take management as a art. It's not an art into toto. We can't say it is an art because an art needs practical application of knowledge, skills, creativity, experience. Similarly, management needs what we studied in our schools and colleges, what are the knowledges we are getting from our studies, what are the practical knowledges we are getting from our studies, we are applying it into day to day work in our working company. Skills means if a company manager needs a lots of skills, creativity and experience, but we cannot say it's a fully an art because if we take an art like dance, a dancer performing you evenly, uniformly, that means wherever he goes, the performance of the dance is uniform in all the stages. That is depends difference. It may be big stages, or in small stage, or in road, or in home. Wherever he goes, he performing the dance evenly. But you take management, their performance is changes constantly according to their situation. Managerial skills vary from person to person and individual to individual. A company or a manager deal each and every workers differently. We can performing an art even in all the places and situation. But in management, we cannot performing Same in all situation. So management is neither a science nor an art, but combination of both. Please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care.